watching a look at WKSP right now. WKSP, we got Golden Cross breakouts. Okay, we got action happening. WKSP ready to hit new highs. Is this going to be our next 10 bagger? Our next 10 bagger, my friends? I don't know. What do you think? Comment below. Okay, here we go. WKSP. We got the breakout happening right now. Okay, so TikTok, I'm going to show you this chart right here. You can see what I'm looking at. Flip camera. Okay, here we go. So here's what's going on. We have this channel that we've been building this channel, and today the stock was a little bit quiet in the morning. I thought maybe we're going to have a little bit of a consolidation. No, it's breaking out now. We just pulled back literally just a few seconds ago. This thing wants to explode higher. We're hitting new highs. We're up 40% again since the first golden cross. Again, if you were watching, if you remember, I told you that this would happen and you didn't believe me. It was right over here. This was your golden cross. This was your major buy signal. Okay, this was your buy signal in the 15-minute charts, and look where we are today. Okay, it was over here just last week. We're here now. Okay, and by the way, it's about to go higher. Okay, it's about to go higher because we already have a golden cross that happened over here. Okay, we got the golden cross on 30-minute charts, and sometimes these things are delayed, and so there's like a delayed explosion, and it's happening like literally right now. It's literally happening as we speak. WKSP. Let's pull up the 5-minute charts. And we got nice volume coming in. We got, by the way, look at the buys are much bigger than the sells. Not a lot of trading today in total, but you can see what's going on here. Let's see, 30-minute chart. Yeah, looking good. And by the way, so here's a key thing I'm looking at. We are looking at the level right around 280, 285. And if you draw a line, that's where you had most of the technical, you had a lot of psychological resistance right in that 280, 285 zone. And we're breaking out of that literally right now. So this thing is I think we're going to hit probably 320, 325 next, maybe tomorrow. And from there, it's going to hit $5. Why? Because once we break out of that kind of 350 range where the stock has been stuck for months, $5 is the next level. From there, it's $12. So basically, you can make 4 times your money with the stock pretty quickly. My ultimate target on it is 20 to $50 a share. I think this is going to be our next 10 bagger. East End Boater, Junk Dynasty, Rocco, Vikas, Vic Grover. Why is my order pending? I don't know. Oh, you're in UK. I mean, I don't know what goes on in these third world countries. I only know what goes on in America. We have enough problems with these scam brokerage platforms. Are you using Trade 212? I don't know. There are a lot of these scammer brokerage platforms. Try to use interactive brokers. They're not paying me anything. I couldn't care less. I don't even like them. I use them, but I don't like them. Interactive brokers is the best for these types of stocks. Otherwise, you can use Robinhood. Trade 212. Yeah, Trade 212 is a bunch of scammers. Yeah, it's a total fraud. Seriously, they really are. You want to use a real platform. Interactive brokers is what I recommend. A lot of people have problems with Trade 212. I think they front run your orders. I think that they got like basically I think that I think they're involved in some sort of fraud. Anyway, check this out, guys. Check this out. You know why your order is pending? They're probably front running your order right now. Okay, so here's right over here. That is your resistance level. It's a beautiful line, and we're breaking out of that literally right now. You get this. It's kind of like a V-shaped bottom. By the way, this type of bottom is kind of unusual. I don't like these types of bottoms, but they do happen, and you know what? It's just the way it is. We've seen that in a lot of bull markets. This type of like it's almost a V-shape type of bottom. If you look at the daily chart, and it just bounces and builds a base and There you go. So once we break out of here, that's your cup and handle formation. Boom. So next level is 350, and from 350, we're looking at 12 bucks. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at, 384. Guys, check this out. Let me explain to you what's going on. So this was your bottom, and it's a kind of again, this is kind of an atypical. Okay, it's executed. Okay, there we go. There we go. Yes, switched interactive brokers again. I don't even like interactive brokers. I have an account with them. I don't like them, but they're the best. That's the truth. Or E-Trade, whatever it is. Yeah, these other platforms like Robinhood, Trade 2 and 2, they're going to rip you off. Seriously. They make money by front running your orders, selling your order flow, and basically using your money for free. Okay, we're looking at this number. This is a big number coming up right here, 292. 292 is a 50 moving average breakout on the daily chart. So we got multiple algo triggers coming up. Guys, I explained to you about these algo triggers, okay? Every time you see this thing happen, okay, listen, this is not me making it up, okay? This is science. Follow the science. Follow the science. Do you remember what they were telling you a few years ago? Follow the science, okay? This is science. It actually is. Okay, all kidding aside, this is science. When these stocks break out of these moving averages or you have these golden cross, don't ask what, that's the reality. Price action, it's pure science, it's momentum, it's physics. Okay, actually it's physics. It's basically physics. It's quantum physics, and it's also the mind, the universal mind, psychology. It's very fascinating. The markets are really fascinating. We're making a new high right now, 285. We are 285, ready to explode. Daily charts, are we going to break out on the daily charts today? Are we going to close above 292? We're 7 cents away from, we're 12 cents away. We're 12 cents away. Somebody asking, what is a golden cross? What a great question. What a great question. You know what a golden cross is? A golden cross is this thing over here, I'm going to show you right now, okay? It is when you have the 50 moving average goes above the 200 moving average. It's something I explain in my book, 10 Bagger Blueprint. Okay, this is a golden cross when your 50 moving average goes above the 200 moving average, and it's it's a major buy signal. Major buy signal. Why? I don't know. I'm not a scientist. It's just the way it works. Look what happens. I mean, it works literally every time. So this is free money. This is the market giving you a gift. So if you would have bought right here, which was $2.09, and by the way, this is what we were telling you to buy, $2.09, and now we are 40% higher in a week, and we're about to go much, much higher. We're already up 40%. We're in a stealth bull market. Okay, look at this. There is another golden cross, and look what happens. By the way, sometimes it's a delayed reaction. Sometimes there's a delay. Sometimes it doesn't happen right away. Sometimes it takes like a day or whatever for it to kick in, and then it goes. By the way, we have another golden cross about to come up on the 1 hour charts. Okay, so we have multiple algo triggers. Every time you have one of these buy signals, it triggers all these automated programs. For example, I bet Trade 212 is probably using some sort of, I mean, they probably have an account where they're like front running orders, and they're like, they're probably, doing this because they see what's about to happen. So they, or after it actually, no, they don't. They probably wait. Most of the institutional algo trading systems, they wait till the signal comes in. Okay, they wait till the signal happens, till the golden cross happens, till the breakout officially happens. What I do, okay, which is a little bit riskier, but this is why we have these big moves. I like to get ahead of that. So in other words, I look at as it's about to happen, and I tell you it's about to happen. Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong. Sometimes it takes a bit longer. So, you see me saying all the time, breaking out, the stock is breaking out. Half the time it's about to happen, but it hasn't happened yet. And you have a lot of my haters are telling you, oh, this guy is always telling you. No, it's because it is about to break out. So I'm just telling you what's happening. I'm telling you what's going on. Oof, look at this. Let me show you something. We're going to have a golden cross on the 1 hour chart. When that happens, the stock is going to go to the fucking moon, okay? I'm telling you right now, this is Look at this. We're coming up. I told you this was happening. We're coming up. We're about to happen probably Friday. And we already have a breakout. Do you understand how powerful this is? Does anybody understand how powerful it is? I mean, this is like probably the hottest stock on the planet right now. And nobody knows it, because it's about to become the hottest stock on the planet. It's about to become the hottest stock on the planet. The next stock pick, Nighthawks Bio Research. Next stock is going to be next week. That's right. We got another banger coming up, guys. If you every time we launch a new stock, it's a banger. The stock goes up, double or triple usually in the first day. That's right. They usually double or triple in the first day. In the worst case, they only go, 50 or 80%. Okay. In the worst case, it's going to go 50, 80%. Well, I shouldn't say it's going. Nothing is guaranteed. These are high risk stocks. They can go to zero, but every single one of our stocks goes up. That's a fact. It's 100% fact. Look at all my past stocks in the last 6 months. And I'm very picky. Why do we only have 6, 7? By the way, this is all paid content. I'm not just picking random stocks out of my ass because, no, these companies are paying for exposure, but I only take on companies where I believe they're at the inflection point. They're deeply undervalued. Okay, so here's what they have to have. Number one, they got to be deeply undervalued when we get involved. They got to be trading at 75% below comps, at least. I want to have a technical setup, the chart setup. We got to have multiple catalysts and what else did I say? Valuation, catalysts, something else. I'm losing my train of thought. But anyway, that's why we have 7. Every one of our stocks is a winner. So we had Seattle up 700%, lottery up 200%. People tripled their money in a day. We had Aditex, which was a dud, but it went up 85% on day one and it turned out to be a bomb later, which, by the way, if you read my book, 10-Bagger Blueprint, if a company doesn't put out news flow, if they don't have a new press release every week, dump that stock, okay? Just dump it. we already learned, guys. We've learned the hard way. It never changes, okay? Whatever I'm telling you, whatever anybody's telling you, if a stock is not putting out one press release a week, it's not at the inflection point. It's a dud, okay? Worst case, 3 press releases a month. If they're not doing 3 press releases a month, run, okay? We've never been wrong about this. If you look at WGRX, I think the mistake was they were very slow on the news. They kind of, the management was new in public markets. I think they just tripped up. Good fundamentals, just they tripped up. But Aditex was a dog, but it went up 85% on day one. Then we had ADN that went up 200%. By the way, ADN was an outlier because they were doing the news flow, even though they kind of slowed down. They were doing news flow. They got kicked off NASDAQ because of some accounting thing. They didn't have enough shareholders' equity. Some bullshit. I mean, NASDAQ really screwed these guys. What else? Worksport up 50 or 60% on day one. Logistics doubled on day one, or day 2 it doubled. What else have we had? Hoff doubled on day 1. So every one of our stocks goes up. So we're gonna have a new stock next week. It's gonna be a banger. It'll probably double or triple on the first day. Okay, so where are we with Worksport? What happened? We closed perfectly. The stock closed perfectly. By the way, guys, please do not trade after hours. Only trade during the market. Don't buy after hours. Don't buy pre-market because those are not liquid, and it's just you're going to get screwed. Okay, only trade during market hours, especially with a stock like this. Especially with a stock like this, which is not that liquid as it is, right? So let's see what they're going to do after hours. Decent volume today. Actually, today was kind of a quiet day. We pulled back a little bit. So anyway, we're going to have a new banger coming up. This stock is probably going to double on day 1. Why? It's undervalued already. It's undervalued. We got a technical setup that's almost there. It's not perfect yet. Actually, I'll tell you the truth. We have a few stocks in the pipeline. And sometimes we do 2 a month. Sometimes we do 1 a month. Sometimes we go a month and nothing happens. Right? Like we haven't had a new launch in October or November. Wow, actually, I just realized that's a long time. Yeah, it's a long time. We might do 2 this month. So Jack Marr saying, I lost a lot because of you. Look, Jack Marr, all I do is I tee it up for you. I give you stocks which have high upside potential, okay? High upside, 10x upside potential. The fact is, if you get in at the ground floor and we launch a new stock, you make money. It's a fact, okay? Every one of our stocks, ask all my haters, ask everybody, if you got in at the ground floor, they all went up. The question is, when do you get out? When do you get out? Do you let it run? I don't know. So you got to get my book, 10 Bagger Blueprint. Click the link above on Amazon. Explains to you the buy and sell signals. Buy and sell signals. Where's our after? What time does the after hours kick in? Shouldn't this be trading already? Markets are actually doing pretty well today. That helps. That really does help. We had a bad look. October was a pretty rough month. October, it really took a lot of stocks down. Okay. Okay. Where do I think Worksport is going? Okay, my target on Worksport, I believe Worksport could be a $20 to $50 stock based on the fundamentals and also based on the charts. The chart picture is not there yet. I've talked about I have a bunch of videos here all over TikTok where I explain how Worksport, WKSP, can increase from here, from $2.82 to $20 to $50 a share. Okay, and we launched the stock at $3, so it's actually down from where we launched it, which is sometimes happens. Usually they're up, sometimes they pull back a little bit, and then they explode. We've had that happen many times. Some of our biggest winners, stocks that went up 5,000%, pulled back. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Oh, so there's been so our contract was up with Logistics and Hoth. So I don't know what these guys are doing. I haven't heard from them. I don't know what. I have no comment on those. I don't know what's going on. We're technically, we're not really working with them right now. We're currently not working with these guys. Doesn't mean anything. I think the fundamentals, nothing has changed. It's just we don't know what they're doing because we haven't. This is paid content. Okay, let me pull up. Let me pull up the chart on Worksport and why do I think this could be a $50 stock. So first, let me show you the chart because the charts tell you the truth in advance. Here we are right now. We've been building this base. Okay, we've been building this base for quite a while. We're about to break above these moving averages. Once we break out above this 200 moving average, you're going to have escape velocity, meaning there's no resistance. After we break above this green line, which is $3.47, there's escape velocity. There's no resistance, which means it can go right over here, which is $12.16 a share. Okay, and then over here, which is about 20 bucks a share. Okay, this stock has been as high as 100 and change. Okay, it's been $150 stock at one point. Okay, so once it breaks above this line, which it hasn't, the stock hasn't been above the 200 moving average in a year. And when that happens, it's going to be a big, big deal. Biggie's seeing a dead stock. Yeah, you are missing something. You are missing something. Because you got to look up close about what's happening. See, you're missing out. You missed out this. Okay, we're up 40% in a week. Now, 40%, not a big, I don't know. It's probably more than you've made in any stock, but 40% is a pretty decent move. It doesn't get me excited to be honest, but that's a pretty nice move in a week. And I think it's about to double. That's right. I think Worksport is about to double. So this was your goal. This is what you were looking at. You got to zoom in. You got to zoom in to see what is going on under the surface. You got to zoom in to see what's happening under the surface. So, you can look at the daily chart, which looks dead, and you're correct. The daily chart looks dead. But when you look under the surface, then you see what's happening. You see what's about to happen. Okay, the volcano. It's like you're looking at a volcano, Nothing's happening. The volcano, maybe a little puff of smoke is coming out, maybe. But under the ground, it's rumbling. It's about to explode. That's what's going on. Biggie, yes, I did. That's Biggie. You're correct. We launched the stock at $3. It went to, I think, 350 or 360. How much? I mean, I don't even listen. I don't really care where it went because it wasn't a big move. It was actually quite disappointing, although we had massive volume. Oh, excuse me. No, I'm sorry. It went from, oh, I'm sorry. No, we launched at $3 and it went to 430. So that's, yeah, 50%. So it went to 430. Okay. Then it pulled back for a number of reasons. Actually, you know what? Knowing what I know now, I probably would have waited because they were middle of a raise. By the way, yes, if you're following our channel, which you are, obviously you're a fan of the channel, you know every one of our stocks has been a winner. As soon as we launch, they all go higher. And we're going to have a new stock next week. You should get, I'm not saying you should, I don't care what you do. You're probably going to be sitting on your hands, but we're going to be launching a new banger next week, and it's probably going to double or triple on day one. Yes, you are correct. We launched at $3. It went up 50% and it pulled back. Now, some of our other stocks, we launched them and they doubled or tripled on day one. We're not always right. I'm not perfect like you. I know you because your name is Biggie. You're always 100% correct. I'm just, look, I'm just a poor immigrant. I'm right if I'm lucky 50% of the time, 60% of the time. My insider friends, we do have, you're correct. We do have insider friends, which you could join. It was $195 a month. We actually put that program on hold, which was we're giving people the inside scoop, okay, legally. We're giving them the early alerts. By the way, here's what I can do for you, Biggie. I want to give you the inside information. If you want to get in on when we launch the new stock, you got to subscribe to our Telegram channel. It's free. Click the link above. Click on our YouTube and Instagram channel because we're going to announce that new stock on one of those next week. And when it launches, you're going to see that stock is going to explode. What happens after that? I don't know. Listen, some of our stocks go up 1,000%, 2,000%, 5,000%. We've had 100 baggers. And sometimes they only double or go 50% and that's it. It is what it is. We're not perfect. I'm sure you're like really obviously, you're probably running a multi-billion-dollar hedge fund. So, I can't compare to what you're doing, but hey, we're trying here. Okay, so what is going on here? Okay, so new stock launching next week. And it is going to be an absolute banger. Okay, so back to Worksport. Guys, one more thing I want to show you. One more thing I want to show you is this. One more thing I want to show you is, okay, check this out. As soon as we break out of this, okay, this moving average, which is 285 and 330, excuse me, 345. The next, we're going to close this gap. Okay, this is a gap which is right at 530. Okay, so my immediate target is 530. 530. Hang on a second. There we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, hang on a second, guys. Check this out. So this is what we're looking at. We're looking at closing this gap. So my immediate target is $5. So that's why I think we're going to be doubling. That's right. We're going to be doubling very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. Let's see. Yeah, Scott Hamilton. So we're going to be announcing the new stock. I would say, look, we're going to announce on one of those channels. Which one? You should be subscribed to all of them with notifications. Maybe it'll be our Telegram. Maybe Telegram. Click the link. Telegram channel. It's free. Okay. That's where we may announce it first. Maybe YouTube. I don't know. What do you guys think? Okay. So anyway, bottom line is this: Worksport ready to explode, ready to double. Okay, Worksport is ready to double. Closing the gap, which is right around $5. That's the immediate thing. After that, we can go to 10, 12 bucks. First, we got to close the $5 gap. When is that going to happen? Depending on how fast we break out above this moving average at over here. So let me show you again. Depending how fast we break above these two moving averages, the velocity is very, very important. The speed at which this happens. Okay, the market loves speed. If it happens this week, we'll probably double. We'll probably double. We'll get to $5 in a week. It could happen in a week. I mean, this stock, when it moves fast. Okay, when this stock moves, it moves fast. That's a fact. It's like a freight train. It is a freight train. It starts and then it goes. Okay, guys. Bottom line is this. Next week we got a new stock, a new banger launching, and here's what we know about it. We get a nice chart setup. The stock is deeply undervalued to the peer group, and there's multiple catalysts for this thing to become a 10 bagger. And it's under $2 a share, significantly under $2 a share. Maybe it's under $1 even. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's in the AI space also. Is it in the AI space? Maybe it's in another space. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay. Hey, 1 second. What do I need to look for? What's the stock? We're going to announce it next week. You got to subscribe to our Telegram channel. It's free. Gatekeeping. Oh my God. Okay. What's going on here? Let's see. Where is my after hours trading? What is good? Oh, here we go. It's weird. Why was it not showing up? Oh yeah, there's no after. Oh, it's just not doing anything. What's the most stock I think has the most upside potential? Right now, today, it's Worksport, WKSP. I think this could be our next 10 bagger. It could be a $20 to $50 stock. I got a whole bunch of videos here on TikTok where I explain the fundamentals. The revenue growth, the velocity, all that stuff. By the way, please do not trade the stock after hours. Okay, wait till the market opens tomorrow. Oh, okay, the guy watches all the videos. All right. Yeah, so check out. We got a bunch of videos which explain how Worksport can increase 10x to 20x in the next 6 to 9 months. I got like a dozen videos that explain this. We also have a new stock launching next week, so you have an opportunity to get in at the ground floor. If you get in the first few minutes, most of our stocks usually double or triple in the first few minutes. Why does everybody ask me about the stupid stock Buru? Which I don't know, Buru. What the hell is this? It's a dead stock. Buru is a dead stock. Yeah, I don't know what do these guys have. There we go. Okay, Danny Justice followed. Okay, buy the book. There you go. There you go. Crash. Exactly. 10 bagger blueprint. Click the link above. It's the #1 bestseller on Amazon. Okay. It's a bestseller on Amazon for a good reason. Hang on a second. Yeah. Get the book on Amazon. You'll learn everything you need to know to get rich with stocks. You want to see what it looks like? Here, let me show you. So I don't have the book in front of me here. This is Amazon. Okay. You get the book. By the way, we have some haters that left bad reviews. A couple of haters. Otherwise, people love the book. I mean, it's changed people's lives. Have made like billions of dollars. Well, okay, not billions, millions. Literally millions of dollars. People have made life-changing wealth with as a result of the knowledge they gained. And the book is $18. It'll change your life. So check it out. Let's see. Okay, that's it. We are wrapping up. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow. Okay, what's going on? Okay, there we go. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Bright and early Worksport. And next week, new stock launching. Get ready. Get ready. I think it'll be a double on day one. Like most of our stocks are doubles on day one. Let's see. What am I looking at with Worksport? What else do I want to see? Yeah, we got a really beautiful chart setup. Beautiful chart setup to break out. Oh, let me see something here. By the way, we also have a couple more algo triggers coming up. I just want you. I showed you the 30, 15, and 1 hour chart. This is the 4 hour chart. Okay, it's the 4 hour chart, which is a pretty big deal. So we already have a buy signal. This was your buy signal. It's confirmed. We got a buy signal confirmed right at 257. That was a confirmation. We're going to break out above the 50 moving average on the 4 hour chart. It's a big deal. Okay, and then once we break out above the green line, 320. So 320 is going to be a big deal. How do you know when to exit a stock? That is a great question. Great question. How do you know when to exit a stock? The short answer is you get my book, 10 Bagger Blueprint, and I have a whole chapter in there of when to sell. I think I also have a couple of videos on here, old videos, but I'll give you a couple answers. You buy a stock when it breaks above the moving average, you sell it when it breaks below. Which moving average? That's a whole nother story, but you buy it when it breaks below certain moving averages, and you also sell it if a company fails the investment thesis. Meaning, when we launch a new stock, okay, we're saying it's at the inflection point. That means there's going to be news flow. There's going to be news every week that shows that the company is ready to explode at the inflection point, like Worksport. Worksport is at the inflection point. How do we know? The news flow. Now, look at the other case, Aditex, ADTX. You know, the CEO told us all sorts of great things. We're ready to go. Yeah, we're at the inflection point, blah, blah, blah. What happened? Zero news. I mean, they had some one or two, and it was just, I mean, this guy was lost. I even helped them. I even wrote news releases for them. And the guy, couldn't get the job done. So when do you sell? If we launch a stock, okay, and they don't put out news, like significant news in the first 2 weeks, dump the stock. It means they basically lied. Fubo was one of our old clients, actually. Fubo, we launched the stock, I think, at $8. It went to $60 when they were a client of ours. I actually own the stock. I bought it recently. I think I bought it last year at $3. I forgot. I don't know what's been going on with Fubo. I don't know why the stock, they closed the deal with Disney. And I think this thing could be, like a $30 stock, and it's gone the opposite way. Yeah, really, Fubo has been disappointing. And Disney owns most of it now. And the media stocks have been hard hit. Look at Paramount. Paramount also. The streamers, yeah, the streamers have been hit. So the inflection point. Get the book, okay? Get the book because I don't know if I explain it properly. To be honest with you, I write better than I speak. I'm not really that articulate. My language, my verbal IQ, I think it is not that good. To be honest, I write better. So get the book. It'll explain everything you need to know. 10 bagger blueprint, and please leave a review after you get the book. Okay, so Paramount, look at this. By the way, I bought Paramount. I thought it was going to break out, and I was wrong. I sold it. I took a small loss. I might get back in. Let's see. I'm looking at a couple stocks. I'm looking at, oh shit, I missed on this one. Teva. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Missed. I'm kind of, yeah. Anyway, let's see. KGC. I think gold is going to have a real blowout here. I think gold is going to. I've been very bullish on gold for the last couple of years. Actually, I've been bullish on gold for like 20 years. I lost lots in Worksport. How can you lose lots in Worksport? I don't know how that's possible. We launched the stock at $3 and we're at 280. What did you lose? 30 cents? How's it possible? How is that possible? I don't know. Everybody complains. The key is you got to get at the ground floor as soon as we launch the stock. So there we go. 54 shares. 54 shares is a start. You're on your way to becoming a penny stocks billionaire. Okay, that's it. All right, guys, that's what's going on. I think we're gonna have a pretty strong rally into the new year. What happens in 26? I don't know. I don't know what happens, but it looks like we're gonna have a pretty good rally into the new year. So you don't want to miss out on some of these here. All right, that's it. Thank you for joining. We'll see you all on the next one. Oh yeah, Duro's a piece of shit, by the way. ADUR, total scam. Canadian scam. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next one.